That's how things look as we prepare to get this contest going on. For the Hershey Bears, they start the trip in Milwaukee on Friday. So a lot of travel for Hershey in a short amount of time. That means we're just about ready to drop the puck here. Period number 1 on the way between the Rockford Ice Hogs and the Hershey Bears. Looking forward to what should be an exciting contest between these two clubs here today. First ever meeting between Rockford and Hershey.
And Hershey is the Capitals affiliate, correct?
That's right. Yep, Washington Capitals is their NHL affiliate. Don't get to see teams from the East too often anymore, Tim, ever since we saw the American Hockey League migrate out to California. Basically, Rockford has only played teams in the Western Conference over the last 2 years. So first time since the 2014-15 season that Rockford has played a team from the East.
Well, Hershey has a reputation that I remember way back when, I'm almost 60. I remember hearing about Hershey for years. Right?
Oh, yeah, they're the oldest member of the American Hockey League.
Okay, well, there you go. So besides me, they're the oldest.
A little bit. They got you beat by a bit, Tim.
Okay.
So here we go. Puck drop at center. We're underway here. The Ice Hogs skating left to right, wearing the white jerseys here at home. Anthony Lewis over the blue line. Tries a wrister that misses over the bar, and the Bears are able to control Hershey in the brown jerseys, trimmed with a bit of tan as the puck is away to the left side. A wrister from Chris Bork is swallowed up by Rockford goaltender J.F. Berube. He's able to hold on just 19 seconds in. We get a first stop in the action. There is no score between the Hogs and the Bears.
So small sample size, but Berube 1.95 goals against. I'll take that all day long, right?
Yeah, and he's got a really, really good track record in the American Hockey League. He won a Calder Cup with Manchester a few years ago before they moved over to Ontario. And he spent all of last season up with the New York Islanders as well. So.
Wow, okay, well. There you go, then.
Certainly.
So we're lucky to get him. How did we get him?
Who doesn't want to be part of the Hawks system, right?
Oh, nice.
Here's the puck bouncing up to the center. Yeah, that's right. Up you, right? Here's puck down the wall. Rockford in the attacking zone as players tangle up on the near side. Battle for the puck. Polka able to sweep it down the boards towards the corner. Peltier helped to continue it around the wall. It's loose towards the far side wing where eventually it's controlled by Hershey. Knocked down to center off the stick of Chandler Stevenson. And now the Ice Hogs regain control. But a bad backhand pass here as the puck rolls free. It hopped over the stick of Dauphin as he was trying to dish it across along the left wing where Radish was waiting. Those can be dangerous, and a nice job by the Hogs of recovering. Dauphin got back nicely. Moved the puck out. Peltier tangled up into the zone. Here comes a penalty against Hershey as Peltier went down, but he still has control of the puck off to the right wing side. Peltier puts it down the boards, gathered up here by Kemp. He scored a couple of goals last night. Moved to Peltier, popped it free to Kemp, lost control, and then it is tapped forward by Hubert Labrie, and that will cause the penalty to be assessed against the Hershey Bears. First power play of the night will go the way of the Rockford Ice Hogs. A tripping call is on the way. It will be Labrie, the one who touched it up, who heads to the box. And the Ice Hogs will have a chance to get a quick start here on the power play.
So it's funny, but a lot of your fans don't even see on TV. We had our goalie out on a delayed penalty. You can pull your goalie, and you're not going to score unless your own team shoots the puck in the net. And he was out in a hurry.
Yeah, very aware, and Berube saw that call early on, but Hershey able to win the faceoff, clear the puck down to the Rockford zone. Hogs control it now, however, it's Polka, 15 seconds gone on the power play. Tomas Jurko through center, moves it away on the left side. The Ice Hogs will be offside, and as Highmore touches the puck, the call is assessed. Bang, bang play there at the blue line. 18-10 still left first frame. There is no score between Rockford and Hershey. a minute and 36 seconds left on the Ice Hawk power play.
So if you watch the Ice Hogs and watch the Blackhawks, you'll notice that the same power play breakout where they skate up, give it back to, it's not Patrick Kane, but give it back to somebody and carry it up. And they're doing that, so when these guys get there, everybody's comfortable with the system.
Good move by Hinostroza down the wall as he put it into the corner. Now steals it back, trying to defend it away as he's pressured on the play by Williams. Up the boards left side, knocked down by Kemp, then jabbed at a bit as it's flipped up in the air by Dauphin and away to the near side. Hinostroza, spin around backhander, good feed to Kemp along the left wing. Now Lewis, high slot across quickly to Hinostroza on top of the right circle. Starts to walk in, dishes it to Lewis in the slot. He shoots, missed it just wide. Dauphin trying to find the rebound, got tangled up a bit. Wasn't able to get to that puck, but then he stays with it and now does get it to Hinostroza. It's Lewis on the left side. Gustafsson, he shoots and it misses just wide. Maybe getting a piece of that one was Milner. Over off to the right side, boards Hinostroza to Lewis. Starts to skate down the wall, now down to the corner. Dauphin sends it across. That one got caught up in a skate blade and bounced in on the goaltender Parker Milner, who was able to find it eventually. Milner right where he was supposed to be positionally, and that's what helped him make that save. 17-17 left in the first. Ice Hogs still have 43 seconds of power play time. No score so far.
So it could be me, but because I've been away from the game for a year, but we look like we're moving the puck and we're quicker than I've seen in a while. Is that a fair assessment or not?
Yeah, and that's, I think, due in large part to the skill set of the Hogs this time around, as Tomas Jurko gets the puck off the face-off here on the power play. But Rockford, a very, very young team, built to be full of skills, full of speed. Here's Polk off the left side. Radish wanted a big shot, didn't get anything on that one-timer, and it's cleared. But where I think you'll see a difference is, as last year with the Rockford Ice Hogs were much more of a team, when they were affected, they had to get the puck along the wall and win those board battles in the corner. You see a team that is absolutely built on speed this time around, Tim.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, like I said, I don't know if it's been a while, or I'm doing Bantams, but I'm telling you right now, it's pretty impressive.
Hogs have looked good so far this season as the puck is controlled by Polka, then to the right wing, Jurko. Pass got deflected. Now Radish able to recover. Spins it off the wall, but not quite enough to get it all the way down deep into the zone. The Bears able to clear as they return to even strength action as well. Here's a puck off to the right wing side, is handled by Williams. Put it away, and now up the boards, down to the right wing, all the way across as it's picked up by Bindelis on the left side. Eventually into the high slot, stick handling, moving forward, good quick move there. Cutting to the backhand was Travis Boyd, and just wasn't able to finish that off in time to get a shot on goal. It's Bindelis along the left wing. Shoulder checked on the play by Andreas Martinson. Now Luke Johnson helping to break up a play. Puck is back down to the corner. Polka swings it around to Radish. He tries to get away from Boyd, who bounced him into the corner boards. Boyd takes the puck, and then it's down behind the net. Stevenson chasing. That is Chandler Stevenson, who had a hat trick against the Griffins in yesterday's game. Puck down in behind the net, gathered by Radish. He'll use the glass, clears the puck to center. It catches on edge a bit and starts to roll, but not quite strong enough for icing. Perfect clearing attempt there from Radish. Meanwhile, it's Chris Bork on the near side. Outlet feed intercepted by Secura. Put it back down right out in front of the net as it's tapped free by Milner. Now to the blue line. Dahlstrom shot. They score! Tipped in front. I believe it'll be Graham Knott. And if so, it's the first professional goal by Ice Hogs forward Graham Knott. 15-15 left in the first. The Hogs now lead it 1-0.
Well, you say that, but not when he was in the OHL, had 159 points in 250 games with Windsor and the Niagara Ice Dogs. So obviously they see something there, and I think, I don't know, what is his number 20 or is his age 20?
His age.
Okay.
Yeah, he wears number 49.
That's pretty impressive.
I believe that was not who touched it in front of the net. There was a decent amount of traffic there. The original shot was off the stick of Carl Dahlstrom. And so the Ice Hogs jumping out to a quick lead here. It's 1-0 Rockford. Hershey, though, does have the puck in the offensive zone. Down to the right wing side as it's banked along the end boards. Off the left wing, Labrie puts it into the left side corner, and then it's put back down in behind the net. Gathered up. Played behind the cage, and there it is. Knott gets announced over the loudspeaker. First pro goal for Graham Knott. Bears, though, in the offensive zone. Quick centering feed. That one was off the stick of Zach Sill, but was broken up, and the Hogs were able to clear. Acapelli chasing. Tyler Secura also got an assist on that goal to join Carl Dahlstrom, by the way. Rockford with an even strength 5-on-5 tally. They lead it 1-0 off the stick of Graham Knott. Here's a turnover right out in front, and an opportunity there for Gustafson of the Hershey Bears. There are two Gustafsons in the game tonight, by the way. Hampus Gustafson of Hershey, and of course Eric Gustafson for the Ice Hogs. Those two are not related, though. Puck is down towards the right wing side. Dahlstrom now finding it in behind the net as he bounces it up the wall. Laurent Dauphin able to knock it to Highmore, who clears it out for the Ice Hogs, only to see it dumped back in by Hershey. Victor Svedberg chasing it, got to it before Mason Mitchell could catch up. Away to the near side, Polka wanted Highmore, pass picked off. Here's an opportunity the other direction for Riley Barber. Shot was into the shin guards of Polka, put right back out in front, but nobody was there for the Bears, and then it was just past the reach of Bindelis at the blue line and forced all the way back into his own zone behind the net where it was trapped by Milner. Away towards the right side boards, it's tap free. Now Gustafson for the Ice Hogs picks it up here. Over for Luke Johnson. He handles, working forward. Johnson into the zone off the right wing side. Fires a shot. Parker Milner down in the butterfly, able to make the save, and he'll hang on. 13-12 left in the first. The Hogs have scored early in this one. They lead 1-0 over the Bears. More action coming your way just after this here on your Rockford Ice Hogs Broadcast Network.
Next, please.
Yeah, I lost my driver's license and I need to replace it, but I'm not sure if this is the right window.
Oh, you're Mr. Nesbitt, aren't you?
Well, that's right. How did you know?
I remember taking the photo on your driver's license.
That was 2 years ago.
That's my job. Anyway, duplicate licenses are handled in the building across the street.
Okay, then if you'll just point me in the right direction.
Oh, no, don't be silly, Mr. Nesbitt. You sit down. I'll walk over and be back in a flash with your paperwork.
Gee, thanks.
Relax. Oh, there's some coffee in my thermos there.
Wow.
Now, you know, if you've got an extra minute or two, I'd like to retake your picture. I wasn't happy with the way your photo turned out last time.
Really?
No. I think we should backlight you more to accent your wonderful hair. And if I
Unfortunately, service like this does not yet exist at any known motor vehicle department. It is, however, available at a bank, Alpine Bank, where we'll treat you with care and respect. But don't worry, you'll get used to it. Alpine Bank, a bank you can actually like.
Welcome back out here to the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills alongside Tim Mattilla with you tonight. 13-12 left in the first. The Ice Hogs hold the lead 1-0 on the first pro goal from Graham Knott. That one was scored 4:45 into this first period. Anthony Lewis, meanwhile, stick handling along the left wing, now cuts to the right side of the slot, throws a backhander. Intended to the front of the net, but it was Stevenson to break it up. Knocked aside over to the right wing, Garrett Mitchell. Mentioned that there were a couple of Gustafsons in the game, one for Rockford, one for Hershey. There's also two Mitchells in the game, and as Hinestroza tried to get over the line, the offside whistle sounds. Garrett Mitchell and Mason Mitchell, both with the Hershey Bears. I don't believe any of the players who share a name are related, though.
Well, Rockford being a Swedish town, everybody knows Dahlström is from Sweden. So I almost feel like I'm being redundant by telling everybody that.
And he's not the only one. Plenty of Swedish guys on this roster. Here's a puck put down to the corner by Martinson, who isn't Swedish, but he is Norwegian. Now a puck up to the line, gathered up here by Dahlstrom. Shot tipped in front just wide. Carl Dahlstrom's got that good low shot going early on here tonight. Has already picked up one assist on a deflection. Nearly got another there. Here's Dahlstrom off the boards, left wing. Graham Knott. Tangled up along the wall. Able to push the puck free. It's Martinson down the boards towards Secura. Right in on goal. Parker Milner is down. He makes the save, and he will elect to hang on to that one. 12-10 left to go in the first period. The Ice Hogs hold the lead 1-0 over the Bears. Shots on goal 4-2 in favor of Rockford.
So 5 games you've seen. Any fights?
We've had a couple.
Okay.
There was one on opening night, Robin Norrell, and then Luke Johnson got into one on Friday against Grand Rapids.
Okay, and Luke Johnson, a national championship with North Dakota, and was a solid rookie last year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was named Rockford's Rookie of the Year, and he's gotten out to a real good start this season as well. Luke Johnson, 4 points in the 5 games that he's played. Here's a puck rolling into the zone. Acapelli reaching for it. Just couldn't quite grab onto that one. Instead, a counterattack the other way. Wayne Simpson into the zone. Dishes along the left side. It's played right out in front of the net by Lewington. Pass never did get all the way through. Lewington up to the blue line as it's kept in the zone down the boards. That one was held by Bindelis. Now into the corner and eventually behind the net. A couple of shoves exchanged. Trying to jump onto the puck is Travis Boyd. Spins it up the wall. Boyd still tracking after it as Ville Polka has control. Got it over to Svedberg, out to center, one-on-one. Here's Acapelli into the Rockford Ice Hogs. His snapshot blocked away by the stick of Chris Bindelis, and it's up and out of play. 11:18 still left to go here in the first. The Ice Hogs hold the lead, 1-0.
So, excuse me if you've already mentioned all this stuff, but as is my first game back, Ted Dent status. Do you know anything about where he landed?
Yeah, he actually almost, you couldn't write this up, ended up going into the Canadian junior ranks with the Niagara Ice Dogs. So he went from Ice Hogs to Ice Dogs,
okay.
and their logo and color scheme is very similar to what Rockford's is.
Oh.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Cool. Yeah.
So he's doing well.
Good.
Here's a puck up into the air. The Ice Hogs trying to hold the zone, but it gets punched forward. Jeremy Langlois, formerly of the Rockford Ice Hogs, played here last season, able to get the puck up into the attacking zone. Some help through the neutral zone as well. Gustafson got to it quickly, tried to spin it out of the defensive end, but it got held in by Hershey. Down towards the left wing side, collision delivered along the boards, but coming out with control was Jonas Siegenthaler. And the Ice Hogs now control. It's popped out through center. Peltier trying to catch up a rolling puck. He got upended and then crashed into the goaltender. That knocked the net off its moorings. I don't think there's any penalties upcoming here, and I don't think any are warranted, but I believe the faceoff is going to be out to the neutral zone. 10:35 left in the first. Hogs still lead 1-0.
The puck went into the net, but the net was already moved, and everything was, you know what, so... Yeah, it's a good. I think it's a good no call.
Yeah.
And we still don't get the goal, but it was a good no call.
Yep, absolutely agreed. And that's a play that the Ice Hogs, we've seen it out of them a few times this year with the amount of speed this team has, especially in their forward ranks. That sort of home run style pass, get it up ice and try to let somebody track it down, is very much effective for the Ice Hogs. Meanwhile, into the attacking zone, Mason Mitchell. Hanging onto that puck in behind the net, only briefly for Hershey before it was taken away. Now Robin Norrell up to Luke Johnson. Hangs onto it here. Plays it forward. Carl Dahlstrom into the zone. Dropped it off. Anthony Lewis attacking down the right wing side. He's watched closely by Connor Hobbs, and Hobbs was there to take the puck away. Turned over, though. Hinostroza battling along the wall. Liam O'Brien pushed him free. Loose puck gathered up and taken right back the other way by Hubert Labrie. No relation to P.C. Labrie, by the way, formerly of the Ice Hogs. Those two battled against each other a few times last year when Labrie was both with San Antonio and Chicago. Here's a slapper from the blue line. That one got through traffic. Berube looked behind himself, but he's got it trapped in that big catching glove. 9:46 left in the first. The Hogs continue to lead 1-0 over the Hershey Bears. We've got more after this here on your Rockford Ice Hogs Broadcast Network.
So where do you go when you need a checkup or get sick? Silly question, right? You go where you always go, your doctor. And why? Because you trust them. You have a relationship with them and you trust them with your health. But what about when your car gets sick or in an accident? Do you have a doctor for your car? Someone you have a relationship with that you trust to take care of it? Well, Auto Enhancers would like to be that someone. Auto Enhancers is a family-owned Christian business that values customer relationships. You know, you rely on your car every day to start, take you where you want to go safely and comfortably. That's why routine checkups and maintenance are so important. And when your car shows signs of being sick, like maybe starting slow or heating or cooling not as well, or maybe it's been in an accident, there's only one place you need to go, Auto Enhancers. Like a doctor for your car.
Visit Auto Enhancers today, 515 18th Avenue, across from Camcar Textron.
Auto Enhancers, we do more for you.
Welcome back out here to the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills alongside Tim Matillo with you here tonight. 9:46 left to go, period number 1. It's the Hogs who have the 1-0 lead over the Bears. Visiting us from Hershey here today. First meeting between Rockford and Hershey. That's not just this year, that is ever. Here's the puck off to the far side, put right in front for Stevenson, and a good kick save was made by Berube. Right in front of the net there as well was Bork, and that one just did trickle aside. Oh, pardon me, camped out in front of the net was Garrett Mitchell, my mistake, and Berube made a real nice save. Puck is up in the air. Graham not clutching at his face a bit here as the puck ends up out of play. Seems to be all right, though, which is the good news. 9:23 left in the first frame. Rockford still leading 1-0, but boy, was that a good chance for Hershey in the attacking zone.
That was an amazing save by Berube. I mean, that's something that won't be noticed later on, but that was an amazing save.
He was able to get that left leg out, and even with traffic in front that was being provided by Garrett Mitchell, knocked it away. And the Hogs got out of danger. Here's Sekura, wins the face-off back to Svedberg. Sekura wanted to drop it to Knott. He had already vacated the area, but Sekura keeps control and is able to get the puck deep into the zone. Knott chasing down to the right side, ran into Wayne Simpson. Puck is around the boards to be recovered by Siegenthaler, and now it's back out to center. Working his way forward is Boyd down to the right side corner. He got shoved a bit by Svedberg. Puck trapped there. Svedberg dishes it free. No one open along that left wing, so Kobe Williams was able to step up for Hershey and punch that puck right back down into the corner. Recovered again by Svedberg behind the net. Plays it off the boards. Good one-touch play by Sekura to get it out of the zone. Spin around, dump in. And the Ice Hogs are back to chase inside of their own end as Hershey wants to go for a line change. Long pass forward. Here's Tomas Jurko into the zone. Got stood up, lost control. It is gathered by Jeremy Langlois. Jurko took it right back for Rockford. Tomas Jurko flips the puck on his backhand down to the right corner. Matheson Acapelli chasing after the puck. Gloves it down here as he spins free. And now it's to the blue line. Darren Radish had it skip on him a bit over his stick plate all the way down ice. Radish chasing as Hampus Gustafsson is also working here for Hershey. Down in behind the net, John Albert chases here as well. Now Acapelli had it rolled just over his stick plate all the way back down, and that will end up as an icing call against Rockford. 8 minutes left to go, first frame. Rockford leads 1-0 over the Hershey Bears, and a face-off inside the Rockford zone.
So you talked about the home run pass, but actually we call it flips and chips. It's not a tape-to-tape pass. It is a zone pass to an area and let your guy beat that guy to the puck. And I've seen more and more of that over the last couple of years, and we're obviously doing the same thing.
Here's Eric Gustafsson for Rockford in behind the net as he's able to punch a puck forward. Chasing it down, David Kemp off the left side. Throws it into the offensive zone. Hubert Labrie recovers for Hershey. 7:45 to go first period. The Hogs holding a 1-0 advantage. Labrie moves it off to the right wing side onto the tape of Connor Hobbs. Now away to Stevenson down the left side. Not able to dance his way into the zone. Radish pushes it forward. In along the left wing side as Highmore got it out in front of the net. Peltier was chasing, got tangled up with Labrie. Crashed into the left goalpost, and it's off its moorings. That's at least the second time that Will Peltier has crashed into the net here in the first period. Great job by him, making sure he's getting to the front of the net.
You know, quite honestly, Labrie did a great job of back checking to take that away. Otherwise, that's a backside taparoo.
Is that the official name of it?
Whatever I say is official. Okay, Bob, you got that?
I got it.
Okay.
Matthew Highmore will take the attacking zone face-off. This one will stay in the offensive end as it's ruled that Hershey was more the cause of the net finding its way off its mooring than Rockford was. Face-off is won, however, by Boyd of the Bears, and it's out to center. Put in by Simpson, connecting with Boyd. Turnaround, centering pass. That one broken up by the Ice Hogs. It was Barber who was working his way into the slot, the intended recipient of that opportunity. Now Highmore able to settle one down in the defensive zone. The Ice Hogs controlling Dauphin, but he knocked that puck out of the air with a high stick, so as he touches it up, the whistle sounds. 7:07 still remaining here in the first. 1-0. The Ice Hogs have the lead.
So you've mentioned Highmore twice in the last shift. He's 21 years old. He had 247 points in 289 games in the queue. I mean, that's impressive.
Not bad.
Are you kidding me? That's Gretzky-like stuff without being Gretzky.
You're going to put that on a young kid?
That's not fair. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch because he's just one of those guys who seems like he's always moving at top speed. Good on the forecheck, good on the back check. Here's Boyd with a shot off the draw. It was off his shin guard in a way. Held in the zone, though, by Hershey. Put right out in front of the net. Barber a whack at it. Then it pops free as Siegenthaler was tangled up in front of the cage. And Vinny Hinostroza working 1-on-3 to the offensive zone. Peels away to the right wall. Dropped off to Polka. He shoots one off the skate in front. Hinostroza trying to find the rebound. Knocked away from him and then gathered up by Colby Williams. Around to the right wing side. Simpson sends it around the boards to be picked up by Siegenthaler. And he taps it right back into the Rockford zone. J.F. Berube settles it over to Victor Svedberg. Onto the near side, Polka. Up ice here as Sekura had it knocked away by Labrie. Off to the right wing side. This one dumped into the zone by O'Brien, who then crashed into one of the linesmen. Looks like everything's all right, though. It was Jamison Groner who went down. And he looks to be okay, which is the good news. Pucks away to the right wing side. Liam O'Brien keeping it deep here for Hershey. Labrie left point. Goes to the right wing side. Toe drag move. Good job by Sekura as he batted it away from Hobbs. Puck out to center. Rockford dumping it into the zone. And on the forecheck is Sekura. Milner out of his cage to play it around the wall. Gathered up here on the far side. Hampus Gustafsson couldn't clear. The Ice Hogs got it back. Martinson with a shot off the left wing. And the puck tipped up into the air. Graham not in the neutral zone. Gives it to Eric Gustafsson of the Ice Hogs. Not had it again. Lost it at the line. Langlois chasing. Gustafsson got it away from him. Puck on edge into the corner. Eric Gustafsson lost his footing there and went down. Hobbs tumbling over the top of him. Kempf off to the right wing side. Held the puck long enough for Yurko to get there. Now Radish right wing. Put it through traffic and down to the butterfly. The save is made by Parker Milner, and he hangs on. 5:14 left to go in the first. Rockford leads 1-0. We'll be back with more just after this here on your Rockford Ice Hogs Broadcast Network.
When your toilet won't flush, you need help in a rush. You need Axberg. When your pipes have a leak and a plumber you seek, you need Axberg.
I'm Rick Sperando from Axberg, now together with Black Diamond Plumbing and Mechanical. Sewer backups are an unpleasant surprise that unfortunately can repeat year after year if your sewer contractor focuses on the cheapest temporary fix. At Axberg, we will give you all of the options. Our sewer technicians don't want to see you again next year. When tree roots or the age and condition of your sewer line threatens to make a smelly mess of your beautiful home, you can trust Axberg to fix the problem the right way. Axberg's still the most comfortable call you can make. For plumbing, sewer, electric, heating and air conditioning, 815-874-2852 or axbergtoday.com.
So when you make the call, that's the most comfortable. Remember Axberg.
We're back here at the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills alongside Tim Mattilla. Offensive zone draw for the Ice Hogs. 5:14 to go, first frame. Rockford leads 1-0. Here's the puck back to Eric Gustafsson. Now Radish down the wall. Put it behind the net to Matheson Acapelli. He got shoved up against the boards. Battling here against Siegenthaler. Puck tangle up is eventually controlled by Lewington. Trying to clear, not able to get it out. Eric Gustafsson holds away to the right wing side. Picked up here, Siegenthaler up the wall. It's trapped by Albert, and he rolls it to the blue line. Darren Radish had it, pressured by John Albert, lost it. Albert into the zone, and Gustafsson did a nice job for the Ice Hogs of getting in his way. Forced it over towards the left wing wall. Out of harm's way, the Ice Hogs clear one down ice. That ends up as an icing infraction. Although it looked originally like the trajectory of that puck might send it out of play, which would be a delay of game penalty. So you'll take the icing above that for sure. 4:38 left in the first. Hogs still lead 1-0.
Every time you say acapella, I feel like breaking out singing without music, just so you know.
I'm sure you're not the only one.
Okay.
Here's a face-off that will occur deep down in the Rockford zone. Won by Stevenson to the blue line. Good job by Yurko taking that puck away. It's out to the neutral ice area. Acapelli picks it up into the zone right side. He shoots. Milner to the save. Rebound. Acapelli scores! Matheson Acapelli gets to his own rebound and sneaks it inside the right goalpost. And the Ice Hogs have doubled their advantage 2-0. 4:26 left here in the first frame.
Well, I should mention more guys. I mean, if they're going to score right after I talk about them, that's all good. Sweet.
You think you're going to get an assist on that goal, Tim?
They don't care about me, FYI.
It's Acapelli putting it in the back of the net there for the Rockford Ice Hogs. He gets his second goal of the campaign, playing in game number 5. Acapelli is one of those guys who just has that shot. Well, Peltier, bouncing puck, tried to put it on goal, instead put it over the bar on a play. 4:16 left in the first, 2-0 Ice Hogs, but it is impressive when you just watch him shoot in practice, or as we see in a game, certainly the way the puck just explodes off his stick blade.
Yeah, he looked very comfortable, and he picked the corner. So, yeah, very sweet.
Will Peltier in to take the draw. We actually had Acapelli on Bud Light Hog Talk, the monthly talk show that goes on over at Vintage 501, first Monday of each month, and he was talking about how he just used to shoot the puck all the time. Here's a chance down the right wing side, and a good save made by J.F. Berube on the opportunity from Riley Barber. But Acapelli was saying that pretty much for as long as he can remember, he's just been firing pucks basically nonstop in his garage. That's how you get a shot that looks like that.
Yeah, that is so underrated. The kids that actually put in the extra time, because the new generation is like, once practice, that's when I'm going to work on it. That's not the way you're going to get better. Yeah.
Opportunity for the Ice Hogs off a face-off, trying to clear a puck. It got put into the stands by Robin Norrell, but that didn't really matter because there was already an interference call coming up against Rockford. So as soon as Norrell touched that puck, the play ended. And Rockford will be shorthanded for the first time in this game. They lead, though, 2-0. 16 minutes into the first frame is the time of the call. It is Carl Dahlstrom who has to sit down here on the interference penalty. Dahlstrom already has an assist tonight for the Ice Hogs. And we'll get to see the Hershey power play for the first time here in this game. Hershey 9th on the man advantage. 21.7% effectiveness early here in the 17-18 season. Here's the puck at the blue line. It's recovered by Chris Bork. Sent to Boyd, who fires one towards the front of the net just wide. Down to the corner, Ville Polka helping out with Victor Svedberg off the glass and takes a nice little hop for the Ice Hogs past Chris Bork and out into the neutral zone. Milner was out to play it. Luke Johnson getting involved. Now it's Colby Williams for the Hershey Bears. You know, I mentioned Chris Bork. There's a lot of players with recognizable names or similar sounding names in this game who don't really seem to have any relation to each other, but that one definitely does. Chris Bork, the son of NHL Hall of Fame defenseman Ray Bork.
Oh, geez. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's decent pedigree. Here's a puck out to center. It got chopped out of midair by Vinny Hinostroza. Will be a high stick once he touches it, which he is eventually forced to do. But since Hershey was actively trying to not touch that puck, it sounds like the faceoff is going to stay in Rockford's attacking zone, and that is indeed the case. 3:07 left to go, first period. 1:07 left on the Rockford penalty kill. They lead Hershey 2-0.
So is there a time limit? There's a high stick, and the team knows if we touch it, the faceoff's in the other zone, so we don't touch it. How long was the referee going to let that go before play doesn't continue?
It seems to fluctuate by official, in my experience. And I think a lot of times it's a little bit of a judgment call, as the officials kind of have to read if a player's actively trying to not touch the puck or just not touching it because it's going to put them into a bad defensive situation. Meanwhile, here are the Bears into the attacking zone. Snapshot off the right wing side. That one knocked the stick out of the hands of Berube, but he made the save nonetheless for Rockford. Chance delivered by Riley Barber. Real good save by Berube. Puck down along to the right wing side is put into the corner. Grabbed onto up to the blue line. Fake shot now dished across the Barber and a one-timer. Berube was there to knock it free. Eric Gustafson had his stick lifted behind the net, but got the puck around to the right wing side. Wayne Simpson up to the blue line. Held onto by Hobbs. Now Barber left wing. Shot just missed wide of the right goalpost. It's away to the right point. Put out towards the front of the net. Reaching for that puck was Hampus Gustafsson of the Bears. Just out of his reach. Now Eric Gustafsson for the Ice Hogs gets control and puts it up the ice towards Tyler Sekura. He'll take his time with it. Just 2 seconds left on the Rockford penalty. Sekura got it in, but the Bears take it right back. Hampus Gustafsson with it for Hershey. Now down the wall to Hobbs. Power play is over for the Bears. We're back at 5-on-5 hockey. Over onto the right wing side. Flipped up in the air by Garrett Mitchell and then down into the corner. Ville Polka able to pick it up here. Uses the glass to clear the puck. It bounces down towards the Hershey zone. Perfect clear, though. Not enough for icing. Labrie forced to play it. Ice Hogs in on the forecheck. It's Highmore. Had his stick lifted. O'Brien couldn't clear. Dauphin with it. High slot. Snap shot. Blocker save. Rebound just out of the reach of Highmore. He snapped it down in behind the net, though, to keep it deep here for the Ice Hogs. Poked back out towards center. Victor Svedberg on a rolling puck. Sends it once more to the offensive zone. Laurent Dauphin chasing behind the net. It's Lewington. All the way around the ball. Left wing side. And eventually it'll be Polka to pick it up here for the Ice Hogs. Gathered by Dauphin into the offensive zone. Backhands it deep. Peltier allows the puck to continue to Kemp. Right corner now to the line. Radish winds, fires. Blocker save is made by Milner, and the puck is up into the air and out of play. 58.2 seconds to go here in period number 1. The Hogs leading 2-0.
Well, I've got to say, obviously it's my first game, but we moved the puck exceptionally. I mean, it's tic-tac-toe, taparoo, back, everything. I mean, and it's quick. They're not taking 3 steps and then making the pass. It looks good.
A major focus point for new head coach Jeremy Colleton, certainly, is that puck movement. You see it in practice as an icing call here against Hershey will allow a face-off to return to the Rockford zone, but that's how Jeremy Colleton's practices are. Very up-tempo, almost no situations where players are standing around waiting for a drill. Everybody's moving all the time. Pucks are in motion all the time.
And where is he from?
So he was coaching over in Sweden for the last 3.5 seasons and had a tremendous record during his time out there as well. And he had actually gone overseas to continue his playing career and had that cut short due to injuries, and immediately became a head coach for the team that he was playing for. And it certainly worked out well for him. Very knowledgeable about the sport is Jeremy Colleton. Acopelli out of the left corner, puts it up towards Tomas Jurko. Tries to keep this one deep, but it's off a skate plate and away. Here comes Chris Bork for Hershey, working against Dahlstrom, who takes the puck from him. Avoids a couple of poke checks. Now Acopelli shoved, but left it to Jurko with speed down the right side. Half minute remaining, and the puck got caught up on edge. Bounced right over the stick of Jurko. That allows the Bears to regain control. Into the zone down the right wing side. Simpson spinning behind the net. It's Boyd. Left side corner, Radish. Stepping in, Luke Johnson swept the puck aside before Wayne Simpson could catch up to it. And now it's Eric Gustafsson of the Ice Hogs. He'll slow things down for Radish, and that will do it for period number 1. So Rockford gets a pair of goals in the opening just couldn't quite get a stick blade on it. Late penalty is on the way as the puck is dumped into the attacking zone for Rockford. An elbowing call being assessed here. Off to the penalty box for the Hershey Bears. It appears to be Jonas Siegenthaler who's heading that. And an elbow by Stevenson as he two. No carryover power plays or penalties for either side as the second frame is underway. The Bears able to dump it down to the Rockford zone. Picked up by Stevenson as he threw one right through the slot. Chris Bork was over there and just couldn't quite get a stick blade on it. Late penalty is on the way as the puck is dumped into the attacking zone for Rockford. An elbowing call being assessed here. Off to the penalty box for the Hershey Bears. It appears to be Jonas Siegenthaler who's heading that way, and that is indeed the case. So just 18 seconds into the second, Rockford will get their second power play of the night. An elbowing penalty against Siegenthaler here early in period 2.
Is that where he stepped up at the red line and just? Okay, I question that elbow there. I don't know what you think.
I did not get a real good look at it, but I'll take it.
Okay, you're a homer. Okay, at least we got that officially
exactly.
down.
No hiding here. It's Hinostroza with control of the puck as Anthony Lewis will hang on to it. Now it's down and behind the net, Dauphin. Over to the right wing side, Gustafsson to Hinostroza. Right back to Gustafsson. Lewis in the slot. One of the backhander over to Kemp, who was open in the left circle. Good job done by the Hershey Bears penalty killing unit. Get rid of that one. Puck off to the right side. Eric Gustafsson to Lewis into the zone to the corner. Hinostroza rolling puck got stood up a bit, but now it's Kemp behind the net. He stops to take a look, mishandled the puck. It's stripped away from him and then fired on the backhander by Liam O'Brien down to the Rockford zone. That'll take some more time off this Hawks power play. 1:20 left on the man advantage. 1 minute gone here in the second period. Pass is moved across to Hinostroza. Yurko had it bounce off his stick blade, but Highmore right there to gain control. He gives it back over to Luke Johnson. Now it's Darren Radish regrouping into his own zone. 1 minute left on the Rockford power play. Here's Highmore through center. Down the left side, makes a man miss. Highmore into the zone, left circle, up into the high slot. That's where Vili Polka able to gain control. He shoots through traffic, knocked down in front, and then it's cleared out of harm's way by Connor Hobbs all the way down to the Rockford zone. 18 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second period. 41 seconds remaining on this Ice Hawks power play. Yurko, he got stood up nicely at the blue line, but still found a way to dump the puck into the offensive end. Yurko on the forecheck, joining Highmore. Highmore to the blue line. Polka holds onto it right side, now down towards Yurko. Johnson to Yurko, top of the right circle. Wanted to feed it across to Darren Radish, who had worked his way down to the left half wall. Never got it all the way through. A chance to counter the other way, and Barber's shot gets deflected high up into the air, up and out of play. With 16 seconds left on the Rockford power play, the clock stops. 2-0. Hogs lead. 17:58 left in the second period.
Now, obviously, this isn't true, but I've seen more one-timers than I feel like I saw all last year, the way they're just one-time passing the puck. I mean, it's very impressive.
One thing I have definitely noticed with Rockford is that when they get on the power play, they really like to try to make that cross-ice pass diagonally, and obviously the penalty kill units are trying to cut that one off. That's the dangerous one. But, man, when it gets through, it does look pretty. Here's a puck down the left side as Boyd controls off the draw and got it back to Hubert Labrie deep down in his own zone. He'll fling the puck into the Rockford end, which will pretty much do it for the power play. Berube stopped it up behind the net. Dahlstrom there to control. Moved it over towards Robin Norrell. Power play is now over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Hogs are now 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Here's Norrell firing a puck into the zone. Remember, going up against the #1 penalty kill unit right now in the American Hockey League. Still, of course, early in the season, but Hershey killing off penalties at quite a clip. Over 93% now after a couple of penalty kills against the Hawks. Here's the puck onto the near side as Dahlstrom moves it up the wall. Martinson moved it towards Secura, and the whistle sounds. Hand pass, I think, is what I saw. 17-13 left on the second. Hogs leading 2-0. Rockford, of course, will hit the road out to Iowa on Wednesday night. And then the team will be right back here at the BMO this coming Friday and Saturday, the 27th and 28th of October. Looking forward to seeing everybody out here for a weekend set. Milwaukee in town on Friday. Grand Rapids back here on Saturday. Here's Acapelli moving the other way as the puck is chipped into the attacking zone. We'll have plenty going on at the BMO. Get into that here in a little bit as the puck is around off to the far side. Tapped up into the air. Knocked out of midair by Mason Mitchell, who was then sent down to the ice by Polka. Victor Svedberg shoots the puck forwards. Kemp is there to knock into the offensive end. Back down low and out from behind the net. Puck is moved free by Bindelis. Down the left wing side. Good play off the boards by Ville Polka. He moved it up towards Laurent Dauphin, and just enough for an icing call as Highmore was chasing, but the race was won by Connor Hobbs. The clock will stop. 16:29 left in the second. 2-0 Ice Hogs lead. In terms of everything going on at the arena this coming weekend, to get back into that. Friday night, as mentioned, the Milwaukee Admirals are in town. Currently, those two teams, Rockford and Milwaukee, the top of the Central Division. Saturday night, Geeks and Goblins night. Over 20 comic book vendors will be here. Writers, artists, all sorts of comic book stuff as Berube makes the save. Off the face-off and holds on. We'll get another one. Also, the first 1,500 fans in attendance will get a free clear tote bag. That is courtesy of Dr. Sexton Orthodontics. Puck will drop at 7 p.m. on Friday, 6 p.m. on Saturday. To get tickets, call the Ice Hogs, 815-968-5222, or go to icehogs.com. Here's the puck around to the right wing side. Dauphin up towards the blue line. Not quite able to clear that one as a shot was driven on goal by Williams. Berube was down to make the save, and now it's controlled again. This time in his own zone by Colby Williams. Forward pass, hoping to spring Barber. Taken away, though. Here's Peltier, dropped off Dauphin. Left side circle, Dauphin still holding. Skates behind the net. Good puck control here away from Williams. Dauphin, top of the right circle. Tried to put one out in front. That one got banked free. Barber racing for a loose puck. Collides with Radish off the right side. Steals the puck away. Put it out towards the side of the net. That one tapped quickly back in on goal by by Travis Boyd. And Berube was there to make the save. 15:48 left to go, second period. The Ice Hogs hold the lead 2-0.
So a question, did you watch the tryouts, and how did Olczyk look, and where is he now?
Yeah, I thought he looked good. I was definitely both here and in Chicago for the preseason game, and Tommy Olczyk actually scored a beautiful tic-tac-toe goal here on the preseason game against Milwaukee. And then we went over to Chicago the next night, but he ended up going to the Indy Fuel. So he is down with our ECHL affiliate in Indy.
Okay.
And this year he is on an American Hockey League contract as well, so certainly possible we'll see him here at some point this season. Here's a puck away to the far side as Vinny Hinostroza is able to push the puck over towards Rockford Ice Hog defenseman Carl Dahlstrom. Now it's Vinny Hinostroza through center. He'll whip it around the boards over towards the left wing side. Svedberg chasing down the wall. Curls off a check, got tangled up, kept the puck alive. Lewis, now it's Johnson at the blue line, winds and fires. That one blocked away, and then Jeremy Langlois is there to clear it for the Hershey Bears. 14:57 to go in the second period. Hogs still lead 2-0. Lewis into the zone, trying to spring one forward to Martinson. That was a tight window for that pass, and it was just off the target. Away to the right side. Polka holds it in. All the way around the wall. Martinson racing over off the left side, trying to line up Lewington, who just did get out of the way, but it allowed Rockford to hold the zone. Polka right wing, put it out in front, not trying for a redirect, and just sent it wide. This time the Bears are able to clear. Held onto in the neutral zone by John Albert. Flings it into the Rockford end, and trapped by J.F. Berube. Here's Victor Svedberg over to the far side. Polka lifting a puck up into the air. Graham Knott banked it forward. Works his way in along the left wing side. He got tangled up with Hobbs. Puck is knocked free briefly before Hobbs got control and was able to tap it over to the left wing for Bork. It's Stevenson into the zone. Took a quick look at Mitchell, now to the blue line. Hobbs one-time shot blocked in front, skips into the corner. Picked up by Chris Bork all the way across. Trying to connect there with Labrie. Hubert Labrie found it off the wall, put it down to the corner, whipped around the boards, but it was tapped up by Radish to Knott and into the neutral zone. Secura working the other way. Delayed penalty is upcoming here as Secura got grabbed onto, so a holding call assessed to the Hershey Bears. Rockford heading back to the power play. 13 minutes, 40 seconds left to go, period number 2. This penalty against Garrett Mitchell on the holding call. Rockford leading in the contest by a 2-0 score. We'll take a quick step aside for now. More on the way after this right here on your Rockford Ice Hogs broadcast network.
In Rockford, from the Allen Heating and Cooling Studio. This is Sports Fan Radio 1330 and SportsFan1330.com.
Attention! Sir, yes, sir! Rockford Army Surplus wants you! Are you prepared for the next emergency? Rockford Army Surplus has the gear you need to complete your bug-out bag and the Illinois Emergency Management Agency recommended disaster kit. Check out the wide selection of tactical backpacks, first aid trauma kits, fire starters, water filtration systems, MREs, and ammo cans. Tired of mosquito repellents that don't work? Rockford Army Surplus has military-grade insect nets, tents, and mosquito repellent with up to 99% DEET.
Hi, this is Dave from Rockford Army Surplus, the Midwest premier Army surplus store. We're open 7 days a week at the corner of Charles and 20th. Stop in today or visit us online at rockfordarmysurplus.com.
Have you realized that you or your parents could use a helping hand? Thankfully, there's Senior Helpers. A Senior Helpers caregiver can help with housework, prepare meals, build a lasting relationship with your loved one, and assist with all personal needs. Visit seniorhelpers.com to learn more or call 815-395-8790 for a free in-home assessment. That's 815-395-8790. Senior Helpers. Senior care, only better.
Welcome back out here to the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills alongside Tim Mattilla with you here today. Rockford on the power play. Holding call given to Garrett Mitchell. So the 2-minute man advantage about to begin. Highmore in the circle, had the puck knocked off the wall. Radish caught up to it, didn't have much of a play, and now a penalty call the other way, but a short-handed chance for Hershey. Shot stopped by Berube, and the rebound is pushed wide as well. Bounced back down towards the Hershey net, and a very alert play made by Parker Milner, who was headed to the bench for the extra attacker. Rockford now able to touch up the puck, and then Highmore got caught up high. That brings Yurko into a battle. Everybody separated out, but to revisit that play by Milner, he had headed to the bench for the extra attacker, as you were talking about earlier, Tim. Goalies do that, and that puck was rolling towards the Hershey net. If Milner wouldn't have noticed that and gotten back into his position, you could have seen Hershey actually score on themselves there.
It's kind of funny that we talked about it earlier, but yeah, I mean, there's no question. And the other thing I was thinking, but I should have said it and I didn't, is the last couple penalties were in our favor, and all of a sudden they just even that up pretty quick.
Well, the other thing is that they really are cracking down this season on some of the obstruction type of plays, hooking, slashing, holding, those type of things. So it's kind of how it was with the NHL coming out of the 04-05 lockout shortened season, where you saw so many situations where basically players, if you got your stick parallel at all to another guy, you were getting a hooking call if you grabbed somebody at all. And we're seeing that, I think, a little bit more this year as well.
Well, they're trying to generate more offense because it is, you know, the sport is what it is. And actually, they're if you think about it, the Ice Hogs have been scoring pretty well.
Yeah. Well, and the way the Hogs are built, the less obstruction, the better, I think, for sure, with the amount of speed on this team. Not a lot of overly big guys on the roster. Here's Hinestroza getting tripped up as he forced a turnover towards the front of the net, and we'll get a penalty call against Hershey. So we'll get the not often seen 4-on-3 power play. It'll favor the Rockford Ice Hogs. Over to the penalty box, here is Colby Williams.
You know, with their skill level, the 4-on-3 time and space issue should be pretty impressive. I don't know if you've seen it much, but the way they pass the puck, this should be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I don't think we've had a 4-on-3 chance for the Hogs yet this season. Time of the penalty at 7:14 of the second period. Rockford will have a 4-on-3 that will last for 1 minute and 6 seconds before it goes briefly back to a 4-on-4 and then eventually to a Rockford 5-on-4. Fourth power play of the night for the Hogs. Kemp tossed out of the circle. Hinestroza steps in, not able to win it back for Rockford. It was snapped away from him by Zach Sill. Rockford, though, recovered it nicely, didn't allow Hershey to clear. Here's Gustafson off the left side, pass into the skates of Yurko, and he just couldn't reach forward to grab onto it in time. 2-on-2 up ice for the Bears, led into the zone by Albert, down the right side, backhand shot, that one misses over the bar, should be a 3-on-1 for the Ice Hogs. Hinestroza racing the other way, up top to Yurko, he holds, he shoots off the goal post, they score! Vinny penalty. Hinostroza pokes it home after the shot from Yurko caught the iron, and the Hogs score on a 4-on-3 and jump out to a 3-0 lead. 12:19 left to go here in the second period.
So it's not hockey speak, but if you get a 2-on-1 one way and that's a turnover, you got a 3-on-1 the other way because it's a 4-on-3 on the ice. I mean, I know numbers don't work well on the radio, but I'm telling you right now, you could see that progressing as soon as it happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think as a player that is shorthanded, John Albert, that time leading the rush for the Hershey Bears, if you're going to take that shot, the one thing you can't do is miss on the far side because the puck's going to shoot right back out to the neutral zone. And what happens? 3-on-1 for the Hogs. And it's Hinostroza to put it home. Meanwhile, Peltier the other way. We're back to 4-on-4 hockey cross ice. Beat it, a quick shot right in on goal, delivered by Dauphin. Players getting into it here as the puck was still loose in the crease briefly. Peltier tackled a bit by Jonas Siegenthaler and has lost his helmet in the process. Hobbs down on the ice as well for the Hershey Bears. Milner eventually able to keep that puck covered up. 11:56 left to go in this second period. Hogs now leading 3-0. And Rockford will be jumping back. Keep that by Jonas. Beat it, a quick shot back out to the neutral zone. And what happens? 3-on-1 for the Hogs. And it's Hinostroza to put it home. Meanwhile, Peltier the other way. We're back to 4-on-4 hockey cross ice. Beat it, a quick shot right in on goal, delivered by Dauphin. Players getting into it here as the puck was still loose in the crease briefly. Peltier tackled a bit by Jonas Siegenthaler and has lost his helmet in the process. Hobbs down on the ice as well for the Hershey Bears. Milner eventually able to keep that puck covered up. 11:56 left to go in this second period. Hogs now leading 3-0. And Rockford will be jumping back on the power play in 36 seconds time.
Some of the tape-to-tape passes are just outstanding. I mean, I feel like I've missed a year somewhere because this is really impressive, Bob. I'm not joking. I'm impressed.
I'm not complaining. It's entertaining hockey to watch.
Yeah.
You see that type of quick strike ability. Highmore tossed out of the circle. Yurko will take his place. 4-on-4 for another 36 seconds. Then the Hogs will head back to the power play. Broken stick off the draw here.
Was that a slash or was that what? Did you see what happened?
No,
there?
I didn't. I just saw the stick of Liam O'Brien go flying across the ice. Doesn't look like any penalties are on the way.
No, but somebody's chirping to somebody. So we'll see.
It's getting a little bit chippy out there as this game has gone along. Highmore tried to swat that puck free, but Liam O'Brien got it away for Hershey. It's off the boards. Highmore chasing left side, holds the zone nicely. Here's Highmore down the wall, put it right back out in front. Yurko tried to bat it out of midair, just missed it. Back down in behind the net, Dahlstrom towards Highmore, working against Hobbs. Highmore spinning with the puck, lost it briefly, shot to the line, and Yurko knocked it down, but just not enough to keep it inside the attacking zone. He'll have to regroup. Hogs holding the puck, Svedberg. Rockford about to go back on the power play as Polka prepares to leave the box. Yurko with control. Thumbed it down to the right corner. Polka's out of the box. 31 seconds of power play time for Rockford. Moved around to the near side wing. Gustafson popped it up off the wall. Gloved down, and then falling was Highmore. Lost the puck in the process. Langlois the other way. He's got good top-end speed. We saw that plenty of times last year here in Rockford. Eric Gustafson helped to steal the puck away to Lewis. Dropped it off. Hinostroza moving forward up the right wing side. Sent it around the wall. Sill trapped it up against the boards. 2 seconds left on the abbreviated power play for the Rockford Ice Hogs. And that will end the penalty to Colby Williams. He's out of the box. Puck to the blue line. Gustafson put it toward the net. Save was made by Milner. Rebound away to Dauphin. He's pressured by Labrie in the corner. Got the puck to Hinostroza. Hinostroza with it at the line. Hangs on. Fires a wrister. And that one is into the glove of Milner, who holds on with Dauphin providing some traffic out in front. Clock will stop, though. 10:25 left in the second period. Rockford leads 3-0.
So every shift I watch of Highmore, it's not a fluke that he had 247 points in 289 games, A. And then B, if I were coaching against the Ice Hogs, they have you have to be physical against them because otherwise you can't keep up. I don't know what you think.
I absolutely agree with that. The one time that Rockford has lost so far this season was last Sunday against the Milwaukee Admirals. As the puck gets tossed out in front but not completed, Bork to Boyd out to center, and Boyd will knock the puck to the red line. Loose in the neutral zone, but Milwaukee did exactly that. They were very physical against Rockford right from the get-go, and it took until late in the third period for the Ice Hogs to finally really break through with a couple of quick goals. Rockford ended up falling 5-3 in that game. But absolutely, that seems to be the only area. As a quick snapshot off the right side. Knocked away, good blocker save by Berube. It seems to be the real recipe, I think, like you say, Tim, if you're going to want to try to match speed for speed with Rockford, I think you'll be underwater pretty quickly. At least most teams that we've seen so far. Here's the puck down along to the right wing side. Stepping in front of it was Secura. Over towards Robin Norrell. He got crunched into the boards by Stevenson, but was still able to clear the puck out of the zone. Right back onto his skates is Norrell. 9:19 left to go, period 2. Hogs lead 3-0. Puck dumped into the Ice Hog end. Goaltender J.F. Berube out to play it. Long pass by Norrell. Tipped in by Peltier. He would have been working 1-on-3. Good job to get that puck into the zone, allowing Rockford to finish a line change. Peltier, he pushed up against the boards, working against Chris Bindelis. Now it's Dauphin to the line. Poke a good hold. Got a wrister away with Highmore in front. That was just wide of the net. Down to the left side corner. Handled now by Mason Mitchell. Picked off, though, by Highmore. Puck was bouncing on him. He couldn't settle it all the way down. Then he got upended in the high slot. Counterattack, Mitchell, left wing side. Snapshot just wide of the net. That one was driven just wide of the left goal post. Gustafson for Hershey, trying to track it down on the near side. Not able to do so. Dauphin played it right back out in front. That one put in on goal as Dauphin then got Gustafson for Hershey, trying to track it down on the near side. Not able to do so. Dauphin played it right back out in front. That one put in on goal as Dauphin then got hit hard into the wall by Hubert Labrie, but seems to be fine. Puck covered by Milner. 8:24 left in the second. 3-0 is the lead for the Ice Hogs over the Hershey Bears. We'll be back with more just after this. It's right here on your Rockford Ice Hogs broadcast network.
When you need solutions, just give us a call. Rockford Heating and Air Conditioning. We can do it all. We're
warm and quiet, no fans or heaters. Your employees are fabulous, neat, knowledgeable, and efficient. And you were the voice of reason when it came to understanding our unique problems. Judy's experience can be your experience too. Call Rockford Heating and Air Conditioning for all of your heating and cooling needs. 815-965-9494.
Rockford Heating and Air Conditioning.
Welcome back out here to the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills alongside Tim Mattilla. Things getting a little bit heated out here in Rockford, Illinois. Tomas Jurko jawing a bit with Tyler Lewington. Those two found their ways to their respective penalty boxes because of that. So looks like there's an extra penalty on the board. Oh, there it goes, once to Jurko too. So it looks like we'll play 4-on-4.
Okay.
Thought we could see that stay at 5-on-5 due to the nature of the offsetting penalties and how far after the whistle they were.
So you talked about the speed of the Ice Hog. It's not just the skating. It's the fact that they move the puck so well that you could pass the puck faster than you could skate it anywhere. And so they do both. So it's, like you said, you're going to enjoy yourself this year because this is a good team.
Puck is pushed around the boards. On towards the left wing side as it's knocked up into the air. Hinostroza pushes it free. Eric Gustafson with it. Remember, 4-on-4 action going on here. We've already had that once tonight. Rockford scored at 4-on-4 against Milwaukee yesterday. Hinostroza snapped a shot from a sharp angle just up over the bar. Moved away down to the right wing side as Berube is there to trap it. Left it over for Radish. He dropped it backwards to Gustafson. Through center. Out along the left wing side. Gustafson down the board. Snapped a shot just off the side of the net. Eric Gustafson gets it back to Hinostroza. Right point. Sent it down the wall in behind the cage. Radish chasing after it. Backhanded centering feed. Never did find its target. Hinostroza out to center. 1:10 left of 4-on-4 action. Hinostroza through center ice. Fake the pass. Drags the puck into the zone. Works wide. Bindelis was in his way. It's wrapped along the wall. Nobody home off the left wing. Gustafson to center. We'll get the puck to Norrell. Right back to Gustafson. Worked out from behind the cage. Down around to the right wing side. Gathered up here by Luke Johnson. He'll curl back into his own zone. Johnson will knock it free towards Norrell. Kemp with it over the blue line. Dish it away to the right wing side. Now it's picked up. Johnson shoots and a toe save is made by Milner. Back around and through center ice as it's eventually recovered here by Simpson into the zone. He fires a shot. That one goes wide of the far post and is recovered eventually by David Kemp over the blue line. He'll move it away towards the right wing. Puck is shot back down in behind the net to be curled around towards the near boards. All the way back across, and it's punched through center. Bounces off the wall over on the near side, where it is grabbed onto by Ville Polka. Now away right to the front of the net. Quick shot by Svenberg, and that one is grabbed onto by Milner. Now Lewington getting into it with. Now away right to the front of the net. Quick shot by Svenberg, and over on the near side, where it is grabbed onto by Ville Polka. Now away right to the front of the net. Quick shot by Svenberg, and that one is grabbed onto by Milner. Now Lewington getting into it with Victor Svenberg. The 4-on-4, by the way, had expired shortly before that, so Lewington out of the penalty box, as was Yurko for the Rockford Ice Hogs, and Yurko involved there as well. 6:19 left to go in the second period. The Ice Hogs lead it 3-0.
Well, Hinostroza, I thought, would probably make the Blackhawks team. I don't know what happened there, but he certainly has a skill set that's favorable to being one of the better players here, it looks like.
Yeah, I think just a sort of a numbers issue right now for the Blackhawks. They just got a lot of good players up front under contract, so Hinostroza finds himself here, but I think he's taking the perfect approach to it as Boric is able to get in on the forecheck, steal the puck away, and then get it to Garrett Mitchell. Back to the blue line. Snapshot through traffic. Berube, the safe penalty call is coming up here to the Ice Hogs, though, as Bork got knocked down in front of the net. Steal. Just got a lot of good players up front under contract, so Hinostroza finds himself here, but I think he's taking the perfect approach to it as Boric is able to get in on the forecheck, steal the puck away, and then get it to Garrett Mitchell. Back to the blue line. Snapshot through traffic. Berube, the safe penalty call is coming up here to the Ice Hogs, though, as Bork got knocked down in front of the net. Secura steals it away from Stevenson and then got shoved by Mitchell. That will bring Svedberg over, who then gets wrestled up against the boards. Everybody getting involved here. Svedberg grabbed a bit. Couple of shots maybe thrown out of that pileup. Svedberg got grabbed from behind to start that. May have been Lewington who gave him a few shots. Mitchell heading towards the box for Hershey. Svedberg going for Rockford. And now the original penalty may have been against Svedberg as well. Remember, there was something on the way to Rockford before that scuffle broke out. Those two will take their respective seats. We'll sort out the penalties for you just after this. 5:55 to go. Hogs lead 3-0 on your Rockford Ice Hogs broadcast network.
This is Ben Onyebane with Benny & Sons Body Shop and Mobile Claims Service. That's right, Mobile Claims Service. Call us first when you need collision repairs and we'll come to you. Whether you're at home or at work or anywhere in between, we're just minutes away. And we'll take care of everything from calling your agent right away, arranging for towing in a rental car if you need one, to assisting with your claim. Plus, your employer will love it because you won't lose time at work. So, when you need collision repairs, call our mobile claim service at 962-5000. That's 962-5000, and we'll come to you. Now that's maximum convenience, and it's free. Only from Benny & Sons, Rockford's leader in consumer safety and trust.
Benny & Sons Body Shop, the finest in collision repair.
Welcome back out here to the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills and Tim Mattilla with you here. The Rockford Ice Hogs are leading 3-0 over the Hershey Bears, but this game just keeps getting more and more nasty out there on the ice surface. Victor Svedberg in the penalty box for Rockford. Now, I didn't see what happened during the break there, Tim. I don't know if you did. Garrett Mitchell had gone to the box for the Bears and is no longer in there. Did they send him to the locker room, or did that penalty get washed out? Did you see? I'm not sure
No,
if you did. Yeah,
I did
me
not
neither.
see it, but unless he was hurt.
Which
Sometimes that
hopefully
happens, right?
is not the case, but yeah,
but it
that
looks
could
like
be.
we're shorthanded.
Now, I know there was a penalty coming up originally to Rockford before the scuffle broke out.
And now we've got Lewis going in the box, so maybe he got.
So I'm guessing
got a 2-10 maybe, or
my guess here is that Svedberg got the original penalty, likely for cross-checking, as a good save was made by Berube and then knocked out of harm's way. And then a shot up into the air is gloved down by Dahlstrom. He had a leap for it and couldn't quite clear. Back down in behind the net, Dahlstrom drives one around the wall, and that will send it all the way back down to the Hershey zone. But my guess here is that Garrett Mitchell and Victor Svedberg got matching roughing penalties, and then Svedberg had the original penalty, so someone's got to come out of the box when Svedberg's penalty runs out to bring it back to 5-on-5. That would be my guess as to why Anthony Lewis is in there. We'll break it all down for you when we get a minute here. As Boyd has the puck off the right wing side, put it down to Bork. On the right wing, walks in, he shoots, glove save by Berube, and he finds the rebound. O'Brien was camped out in front. 5:10 left to go, second period. 3-0 is the advantage for the Ice Hogs over the Hershey Bears. 1:15 left to go here on the power play for Hershey.
So I don't remember last year Svedberg being that involved physically, but I've always thought that as a 6'9" player, he needs to be a little more physical to make his presence known to get to the next level. I don't know what you think, but
Yeah, I mean, I think for most players that's true. As the puck is lifted to the line, good leaping hold by Hobbs down the left side. I think most coaches will tell you that they want most of their guys to be more physical a lot of the time, and especially when you're as big as Svedberg is, I think that expectation probably is twice as true, as Polka is there to shoot the puck down ice. But I think for Svedberg as well, I know he'd been dealing with a couple of injuries over the last few seasons, so I think the biggest thing for him is that he finally gets to come into the year healthy this time, and the biggest thing for me that I've seen with Victor Svedberg over the first few games of the season is I think his mobility has really increased. And I know I talked to him a little bit as well, and he was talking about how much the coaching staff here in Rockford has been working on gap control with the not just him, but with all the defense here in Rockford. So that's something that I think is a big focal point as well.
well, people don't realize, but I think Chara was in the American Hockey League for 5 years before he ever got to the Bruins.
Is that right?
You can check your notes on that, but that's what I heard. It was
I'll
like
have to look it up.
He was a work in progress. Just because he was 6'9" doesn't mean you're able to move. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. But I think Svedberg has improved his skating ability. Now, how much of that is because he's finally not hurt at the start of the season is hard to quantify. Here's Williams off to the right side. Puck is dumped down, and Berube there to find it. Radish with control to Sekura, now not down the right wing. Ice Hogs dumping this one in. Graham not in on the forecheck here, tangled up along the end boards. It's moved free, out to center. Here come the Bears the other way. Chandler Stevenson at the line. Lost it, though, and Darren Radish picks it back up for the Hogs. Bounces towards Knott off the right wing, settles it, Knott towards the slot, laid it off to Eric Gustafsson. That one just on the wrong side of his body as he tried to pull it across. It hit his skate blade. Stevenson the other way. Into the zone, Radish got a stick on it, not enough to knock it down. Mitchell in front with a backhand, and the save is made by J.F. Berube. Radish then a big collision out in front of the net with Williams. That one actually looked somewhat unintentional, Both players going after a loose puck. 2:58 left in the second. Hogs leading 3-0. Berube with a real nice save there for Rockford to keep the team up by 3.
Well, he's quietly becoming the best player on the ice, Berube. He looks outstanding. Very focused, very solid in the net, and he's 17 for 17 on shots.
So you were partially right, Tim, on the penalty calls. There was a misconduct penalty, but it did not go to Victor Svedberg. It was the one that was issued to Garrett Mitchell, so that's why he's not in the box anymore. A shot from Acapelli fired in on goal. His 10-minute misconduct penalty obviously would not be expiring before the end of the second period, so he went to the locker room early to run through exactly what those penalties were. Garrett Mitchell got 2 minutes for roughing and a 10-minute misconduct. Victor Svedberg, 2 for roughing, 2 for hooking was the penalty that was originally being called out in front of the net. So that's why Rockford had to have a player in the box so that someone could come out to bring it back to 5-on-5 hockey. Svedberg serving the rest of what is eventually a 4-minute penalty, and then he will be able to return as well. Here's Acapelli, snapped a shot, partially blocked, but then it still made its way in on goal, and Milner had to drop down to make a good save. On to the left wing side, the puck is popped out through center, whacked forward. Here's a penalty call on the way. Langlois chasing Dahlstrom there, and that's one of those penalties as well we were talking about. As soon as that stick gets parallel, you're going to be getting a hooking call, and that's the case here. Matheson Acapelli over to the penalty box. 2:33 to go in the second. Hogs lead 3-0, but the Hershey Bears back onto the power play here.
So at my house, partially right is really, really good.
Yeah, for me too, actually, to be honest
so
with you.
I mean, for me to be partially right, thank you, because that doesn't happen much.
We'll have a puck drop over on the right wing side. Boyd working here against Highmore, and now it is Laurent Dauphin picking up the puck through center. Highmore with speed, trying to find it in a diving play made by Chris Bork. Got the puck up into the Ice Hog bench area. That denied the rush and stops the clock. 2:26 left to go second period. 1:53 remaining on the power play for the Bears. $17:27 the time of that call to Acapelli. Putting the Bears on the man advantage. Boyd in for the draw against Highmore, and Boyd moving a bit too early will be tossed out of the circle. Here's Highmore in against Stevenson, who got it away from him. Picked up by Bork. Dropped off to Boyd on the left wing side. Chandler Stevenson into the zone. Pressured by Dauphin. Dauphin not able to clear O'Brien in the way. Dauphin staying with it along with Highmore. Those two couldn't quite get it out. It's Stevenson down to the corner. Banked off the boards near side. Bork out of the right wing. Bork gets it right back on the feed from Boyd. Now down to the left side for Williams. Hangs onto it here. Pulls the puck along the wall. Left half boards down to the corner. In behind the net, O'Brien to Williams. Dauphin got in his way but lost his stick and then makes a nice pass across to Eric Gustafson. A hand pass which is legal inside your defensive zone. That was a very heads-up play by Dauphin. That's the type of thing you get out of a player who's spent some decent time in the National Hockey League, such as Dauphin has. Gustafson wheeled it away up the boards, but Bork able to hold at the right point. Johnson watching as Boyd now gets it top of the slot. Back to Bork, winds and fires Berube down. He makes a save in the butterfly and holds on. Berube nice and aggressive there up on top of his crease. And I think credit needs to go to the Rockford defense there as well, giving Berube a pretty clean look at that shot. 1:22 to go in the second period. Hogs lead 3-0. 49 seconds left on the power play for Hershey.
Berube does not give up rebounds. I don't know if he's done it earlier in the year, but he's been swallowing up every one of his shots.
Have a face-off down on the right wing side as Luke Johnson is in for the draw. And Berube, he's been really good, especially on his rebound control, I think from day one with Rockford this year. It's been very impressive. John Albert now in for the draw, able to get it away. Barber to the line. Simpson holds it down the left wing side. Gathered up here, and a snapshot save is made by Berube. That one from Barber. And Rockford able to clear it out of the zone. 32 seconds left on the power play here for Hershey. Hobbs making a man miss at center. Now got it to the blue line. Luke Johnson there to take it away for Rockford. He skies it all the way down ice. That has to be gloved down by Milner. He'll hold it off the side of the net. It is picked up and controlled by Simpson. Begins to work his way up ice onto the left wing side. Labrie couldn't keep a stick on that puck. Rockford able to grab it and clear it out. 10 seconds left on the power play for Hershey. Puck deep down in the Bears zone. Sent all the way back up through center. Williams had it away onto the right wing side. Dahlstrom up into the air, poked it forward. That one bouncing just over the stick of Acapelli as he was leaving the penalty box. Now a couple of Bears players run into each other in the neutral zone. That gives Peltier a chance to steal the puck. Got it away to the right side. Radish over the blue line. Bounces off a check from Hubert Labrie down to the left wing side. It's controlled by Andreas Martinson over to Peltier off the right side boards. Hopped over the stick of Acapelli. 5 seconds left. Puck to the blue line behind Dahlstrom. That will do it for period number 2. So time runs out. Hogs have built on their lead. They get a goal in the second frame by Vinny Hinestroza on a 4-on-3 opportunity. It was a 3-on-1 rush into the zone. Yurko strikes the goalpost, and Hinestroza was there to finish it off. And I think the real development, Tim, in that second period was the nastiness level, for lack of a better term, between the two teams really starting to raise. I think we're likely just to see that increase here in period number 3.
Yeah, at some point you're down 3-0. You may as well try and goat somebody into, doing something stupid. Maybe you'll get a power play out of the deal. So that's how that works. If anybody's wondering, when a goalie's banging his stick, it's not for everybody to notice him. It's to let everybody know on his team that the penalty's over. And so if you're just watching the game on TV, that's why goalies pound their stick, to let everybody know that the penalty's almost over.
Holzman Chiropractic is the team chiropractor for your Rockford Ice Hogs. That's the whole. 7-4 victory.
A lot of guys swing off.
2017-18 campaign. On their 3-3 weekend. See if they can do it here in the third. Puck is knocked up and then into the Rockford zone. Ice Hogs skating left to right to close out this frame. Luke Johnson reaching for a bouncing puck. It's knocked away eventually from Bork, and the Ice Hogs get it back. Anthony Lewis down towards Svedberg. Across the ice surface, Polka up to Lewis, in along the right wing side, spins, lost the puck in the process as he got stood up nicely there by Bulis. Now the puck turned over in front, a quick snapshot there for Hinestroza, and a good save made by Milner. And it's away over to the near side. Vindelis there to shoot it down to the Rockford zone, but I think was just behind the center ice red line, and therefore an icing call. 19:20 left to go, third period. The Ice Hogs leading 3-0 over the Hershey Bears.
So your casual fan doesn't realize, but after 40 seconds, everybody's changing, typically. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're skating for 3 minutes. You don't realize, these guys are going 30, 40 seconds and off.
And I think that's probably exacerbated a little bit by the amount of games that these two teams have played over a short period of time. Both teams in action, both on Friday and Saturday before playing today. So you get to your final period of hockey over a 3-day stretch, and I'm sure at this point the legs are starting to feel it a little bit. So you're going to want to make those shifts even shorter. Puck away to the near side. As the Bears have it in the attacking zone, curling with it a bit right there is Sill. Still with it along the wall, battling on that right side board. Highmore getting his stick involved, as was Dauphin. Tries to shoot one out of the zone. It got knocked away, held in by the Bears along to the left wing side. Peltier trapped here, but Sill holds at the blue line. Shot turned wide by Berube. Long distance snapshot there. Puck away over to the right wing where it is gathered up by Albert. To the blue line. Hobbs put it back across. Albert off the right wing. Backhand centering feed. Gill shoots. Brings it off the crossbar. It's up in the air and eventually out of play. The Hogs dodge one that time. 18:21 left to go, third period. Rockford still leads 3-0. Thanks in part to that crossbar struck by the Hershey Bears on that last offensive rush.
Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. He still was in position, don't get me wrong, but there were 2 guys in the slot, and we kind of let that go. So it's a mistake by us, and we overcame it.
Puck catches the bar and bounces out of play. Here's Carl Dahlstrom with it off the faceoff. Good pass forward to Tomas Jurko. Pair of assists in the game tonight. Down in behind the net, it's moved around to Williams as the Bears gain control. Boyd through center on a backhand pass up the right wing. Ends up down along the right wing side. It was just out of the reach there of Simpson. Steered away by David Kemp. Over to the left wing boards. Dropping down the wall was Siegenthaler. Kept it in the corner. Now Simpson gets some help to the blue line for Barber. He snapped a shot that hit a couple of shin guards and bounced away. Ends up moving free into the left wing corner. Shot back out through center ice as it's recovered here by Siegenthaler. Moved up towards Barber, tipped into the Rockford zone. Right there, though, was Fedberg. One-touch play. Secura to not. He got hit and knocked down as he entered the offensive end. Siegenthaler was in his way. And a backhand out to center will force Polka to chase. Almost 3 minutes gone in the third. Rockford leading 3-0. Backhand pass, O'Brien off to the right wing side. Moved in towards the attacking zone. Was out of the reach of Mason Mitchell. And that will lead to a whistle here, an icing call. 17:04 to go in the third. Rockford leads 3-0.
So a lot of times it goes unmentioned or unnoticed, but we've had 7 or 8 block shots, which sounds like nothing, but those are opportunities that the puck could get to the net, and now your goalie's having to make 30 saves instead of 22 saves. You follow me? Yeah.
Certainly does help out. Here's Fenberg with control of the puck here now. You never know which one of those shots that gets blocked might be the one that just trickles in. As Mitchell knocks a puck free, it'll be Gustafson for Hershey with control. Backhand pass, O'Brien might have had a step into the zone, but the puck was just too high up in the air. Not towards the right wing side, shields the puck free to Svedberg. Over to Polka, up by Secura. Couldn't handle the pass, he runs into Mitchell off the left side. To the blue line, O'Brien holds it in. That one jarred free. Off the stick of Hampus Gustafson. Rockford gets it out to center. Simpson over to gain control now for the Hershey Bears. 16-17 left in the third. Luke Johnson, good play at his own blue line, a break of a rush. Now it's Lewis to Hinestroza. He snapped a shot that gets blocked away from the front of the net. Pulled free, Lewis tangled up in along the end wall. It's Bork able to clear. Simpson for Hershey. Off the left side, Stevenson down to the corner. Tossed one up through the slot. No one home for Hershey, and the puck will be back out through center ice. Hinestroza stole it away. Wanted to lay one up to Lewis. Put it just too far in front of him. Luke Johnson right back into the offensive zone. Shrugs off a check delivered by Hubert Labrie. It's down to the corner. Hinestroza working here against Hobbs. Puck is cleared around the boards. Eric Gustafson holds it in. One quick move. Now he gets free. Walking in. Winds. He fires. Off the goal post. He scores! What a blast by Eric Gustafson as he put it off the joint of the goalpost and crossbar just over the line. And Rockford now leads it 4-0. 15:31 left here in the third.
So if you're a goaltending coach, you're going, that was a bad angle, that puck should never go in, and yeah, guess what? Nobody could see it. That was a P. That was just amazing.
Yeah, he got all of that one, did Eric Gustafson. Had a couple of assists last night. Wow. That was a bomb from Eric Gustafson. He scores here at 4:29 of the third period to give Rockford what is now a fairly comfortable 4-0 lead, but still this game far from over. A lot can change in hockey in a short amount of time.
So do you remember how big Bork was? Because his son is 5'7", and I don't remember if he was, I know he was a Hall of Fame kind of defenseman, and he's got his son at forward, but do you have any idea how big he was?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. Okay. I don't recall that Ray Bork was small.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
But I don't know that I think of him as an overly big guy as well.
No, very skilled, and they both shoot left-handed, and just little things that you notice, right?
Yep. Here are the Bears in the attacking zone as the puck is down towards the right side corner.
So,
as it's pushed free. Go ahead, Tim.
So in a 4-0 game, we were talking about chippiness. This is a good time for it to get chippy if you're the Hershey Bears.
Rockford clears the puck all the way down. That will result in an icing infraction. Yep, something that the Hogs will have to keep in mind. And one thing that Rockford really does not want to do here, though, if the game does start to get chippy, is find themselves in the penalty box over and over again. You got to kind of think the one way that Hershey's getting back into this game is if all of a sudden you give them 3-4 power plays here in the final 15 minutes of the third period.
Yeah, that's the only way they're going to get back into it. Chasing goals like that is just tough, and now if you're going to give them power plays, then that's a different issue.
Here's Peltier, forces a turnover, racing down ice, working against Simpson. He shoots, and a great job by Wayne Simpson. As Peltier had a step, and Simpson recovered very well for Hershey, knocked him down and forced the shot wide. Right back the other way are the Bears. Riley Barber to the offensive zone, got the puck behind the net. Simpson now in the attacking end, put the puck to the line. Lewington had it. Long shot from Bindelis was wide of the net. Down towards the right wing side. It gets snapped rink wide, and Peltier right there steals it again for Rockford. This time working one-on-one into the zone. Takes it wide left side, walks in, backhand shot. That one was knocked down, and then Peltier got caught up and put into the end boards. That will be a boarding penalty. That will be assessed here against Tyler Lewington. You wonder if this is an opportunity where the officials are sort of making a statement that they're not going to allow this game to get too chippy, Tim.
Yeah, that's possible. Now, Peltier, did he play here last year?
At the tail end of the season, yep.
Because the name sounds familiar.
He had a 4-point game in his second ever professional game.
Okay, so that's why he sounds familiar, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun night for Will Peltier. In the box here is Lewington on the boarding call. Time of the penalty at 5 minutes, 57 seconds.
In defense of Hershey, they're down 4-0. They're going to give up some odd man rushes because they're losing 4-0, so you got to take some chances.
5-on-4 for the Rockford Ice Hogs. They are 1 for 4. This is their 5th. Hershey is 0 for 4 on the power play. Here is Gustafson weaving his way through center past Labrie. Tried to snap a shot as he skated in along the right side, and a good stick check delivered by Colby Williams. Forced it up in the air and out over the crossbar. Now it's kept in the zone, but a backhand pass by Kemp is picked off. The speedy Langlois the other way, walks in on the breakaway, shoots, and the save is made by Berube. Good job by the Hogs defense to take away some of the angle that Langlois had to work with. Langlois still an open look. Berube, a good save there for the Ice Hogs. Kemp with control, got it back to Gustafson and leaves it then for Vinny Hinestroza. He'll work his way through center, down the right wing side, takes a couple of whacks, slashing penalty is on the way. Kemp with a shot down the left wing side is blocked free. Berube off to the bench in favor of the extra skater with a delayed call on the way to Hershey, and Yurko wisely wants to get as much 5-on-3 time as he can. Gives that puck up willingly, and so the Rockford Ice Hogs will have 56 seconds of 5-on-3 time. The slashing penalty being issued here against Chandler Stevenson. He'll have to sit down, see what the Hogs can do on a 5-on-3.
So that's game awareness. When you're already on a power play and there's a delayed penalty, you want to give them the puck as soon as possible, especially in the pros, because faceoff's going to be in the offensive zone anyway. Let them touch the puck so you have more 5-on-3 time. So that's good game awareness.
You sort of would figure here if Rockford can score on their 5-on-3, that's going to basically put the game away, 5-0.
You hate to say that, but yeah, let's be honest.
Not definitively certainly, but here's Polka with it at the blue line. Down to Yurko, holds it bottom of the circle. Wanted to go across the ice. Real good stick work there by John Albert to knock it down, and the Bears able to clear. Polka out to center. Still 40 seconds of 5-on-3 time for Rockford. Yurko rink wide. It's into the skates of Highmore and just offside. Well, to start this one back over from the neutral zone. Still plenty of time, though, for the Hogs to work with. 37 seconds of 5-on-3 and then another 141 of 5-on-4. And this is also, I think, a situation, Tim, where even if Rockford doesn't score here on this 5-on-3, you're still going to wind down almost another 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, you're playing against the clock now, let's be honest. And the other thing is now you can roll your guys. You're not shortening your bench. And it's a nice situation to be in when you're up by 4.
So Berube back to leave the puck to Radish. Gustafson may have gotten locked up a bit with Langlois. Snapped his stick as he was headed to the bench, did Gustafson. Makes the change, though, now. Puck is cleared. Hinestroza freshly off the bench, able to settle it down. He'll wind it back into his own zone. 10 seconds left on the Rockford 5-on-3 opportunity. Here is Hinestroza beginning to work his way up ice. Left wing side, it's Dauphin through center. Takes it wide left side, makes a man miss, walks in, shot, and a shoulder save from Milner. Rebound covered up by the Hershey goaltender. And fortunately for the Bears, that whistle sounds about 1 second after the penalty to Lewington expired, so you get that extra guy out for the face-off if you're Hershey. Rockford, though, still up 5-on-4 for a minute and 1 second and lead in the game 4-0 with 12 minutes remaining here in the third.
So did Vegas get to handpick players from every team when you're starting a new franchise? Did they get to pick players from every team and then you had to give them a list of who you're going to give?
Exactly, yep. There were certain requirements that were dictated by the National Hockey League for what players were technically eligible to be picked. And then teams were allowed to protect a certain number of players. Here's Gustafsson making a pass off the left side. Lewington dropped down to block the shot. That looked like it stung him, may have hit him in the arm. Hopefully he's all right. He races back to the Hershey bench. He's got that arm tucked away, though. Here's Lewis with control. Got it across to Kempf, who made a nice play to tap it to himself into the zone. Now it's off the boards. Right side, Lewis got caught by Albert. Albert off the boards. Here's an opportunity up ice. Garrett Mitchell working his way towards the offensive zone. Remember, the captain of the Hershey Bears, Garrett Mitchell, had to miss 10 minutes of action due to a misconduct penalty in the second frame. A good centering feed there, and the Hogs sniff it out and break it up. Hinestroza 1-on-2 into the zone. Wide, right side, curls towards the wall, looking for some assistance. Finds it here and secure at top of the slot. Rolling puck, a slapper over the bar. Dauphin pulls it off the end boards. Trapped up against that wall there behind the net. Power play for the Ice Hogs is gone. 10:50 to go, third period. 4-0 is the lead here for Rockford. Settled down by Dahlstrom in the neutral zone. Good body check. Dished down by Martinson to help the Rockford Ice Hogs steal the puck back. Now it's Bork off the right wing side. Down to Labrie. In behind the net, all the way across as the puck is tipped out to center. Originally off the stick of Colby Williams. Turned over at center to Bork. Backhand pass all the way across. Barber with a shot is wide of the cage. Bork knocked down off the right side. May have gotten tangled up a bit with Graham Knott. No penalty call is on the way. Bork looks like he's all right there. Puck off the boards, right side. Flipped across and down to the left corner. Chasing it is O'Brien. He wins it away from Polka. O'Brien behind the net, backhand centering feed. That one up into the air as it got deflected. Rolling puck settled down briefly by Hobbs, but he shot it just wide of the net. O'Brien in the left wing corner. Pinned by Polka. Loose puck top of the circle. Not racing for it. Able to step free and work through center to drive the puck into the Rockford offensive zone. It's down low and in behind the net as it was gathered up there by Parker Milner. Off to the near side. Gustafsson will be able to skate out to center. Down the right wing, he holds it here. Now around as it's picked up here and flipped high up in the air. Rockford able to clear. Back take the puck for the Hershey Bears as Chris Bindelis steps down in behind the net. 9 minutes, 22 seconds to go, third period. The Ice Hogs lead 4-0. Puck away off to the near side. Good collision. Dished out by Radish. That forces the puck loose to Peltier. Acapelli into the zone. High slot. Shoots one. Deflected wide of the net. And it's off the boards and away to be grabbed onto by Jonas Siegenthaler. It's off the boards. Right wing side. Tossed away into the left corner. Backhand by Barber. Never got all the way through. Radish instead able to recover. Over to Eric Gustafsson. Tipped into the zone left side from Highmore. Peltier chasing after it. Got tangled up with Milner. Got the puck loose. Highmore off the side of the net. Milner down centering feed. Dauphin got his stick check. Good defensive play by Jeremy Langlois. Dauphin would have had basically a slam dunk there if not for the play by Langlois. And it's back then for Dahlstrom. Up the boards. Langlois now up ice. Holds the zone to Sill. High slot. Past the flex off the right side. Knocked down. Held onto. Trickled toward the line. Berube got enough of it to knock it wide. It's away to the left wing corner. Bounced off the wall. Then the Hogs recover. Luke Johnson will spin down into his own zone, allowing his team to regroup a bit. Johnson goes across to Norrell, wanted to settle it down to Carl Dahlstrom. Puck off the toe of his stick blade. Dahlstrom then had to hustle back and drive the puck down ice. It got deflected apparently off a Hershey player, and so icing is waved off. 8 minutes now left to go, third period. Still 4-0, favoring the Ice Hogs. Puck down low in behind the net where it is stick handled by Colby Williams. He's forced back down behind the cage from the forechecking of Luke Johnson. Off to the right side, Garrett Mitchell, rink wide pass, nobody home, so Polka will pick it up instead. He goes back off the glass left wing side, and this will result in an icing call. 7:39 to go, third period. 4-0 is the advantage for the Rockford Ice Hogs up over the Hershey Bears. We'll get a face-off deep down in the Rockford zone.
Is that because of the icing? They're not going to let them come out?
Exactly, yeah. This is the time in the game where you would normally see a media timeout for the ice to be resurfaced here. But because of the icing call, you can't take the break. You don't want to give that defensive team the benefit there since they're not allowed to change their lines and not allowed to take a timeout. If you allow the TV timeout to roll, then obviously you give that team the benefit. Meanwhile, here is Anthony Lewis through center. Down to the right wing side, it's Hobbs into the corner. Picked up Hinestroza. Whipped around the boards left wing side, but Svedberg had pinched over into the high slot area, and so the puck was away from him. He had to chase it down in his own zone. Left it for Lewis. Tangled up in the neutral zone by Mitchell. Now it's right back to Lewis. Flipped up in the air, bouncing puck secure. Good job to stay on side there, but wasn't able to keep handle on that puck as it hopped over his stick blade. Chandler Stevenson got it, worked it up ice where it's tipped down into the Ice Hog end. Back to pick it up is Radish. He holds, banked off the board. Secura deflecting into the offensive zone. Not racing after it. Tangled up along the corner boards. The puck is picked up here eventually by Hampus Gustafsson of the Hershey Bears. Over to the far side, Radish high off the glass. Glove down, and the puck is chopped away from Martinson. Spinning and trying to shoot it into the zone was Lewington. Couldn't get it through. Now not the other way. Bounce it down into the corner behind the net. Not leaves it for Secura. He's chased by Gustafsson. It is Radish at the blue line and just did find that puck over the line. Now we can take a break, Tim. 6:37 to go in the third. The Hogs lead 4-0. Back after this on your Rockford Ice Hogs broadcast network.
From the Allen Heating and Cooling Studio, this is Sports Fan Radio 1330 and SportsFan1330.com.
Hi, this is Tanya with Morningstar Village. Wouldn't it be nice to forget about yard work, laundry, and having to cook meals? Isn't it time to relax and enjoy life doing what you want? Do you like the idea of having your own individual apartment and privacy while knowing that help is available 24 hours a day if needed? Give us a call at 815-484-9500 so you can see for yourself why so many people are glad to call Morningstar Village home. Live with joy, live with comfort, live with Morningstar Village. See us online at livewithmorningstar.com.
At Morningstar Village, we realize that making the decision to move to an assisted living community is a very important one. That is why we are committed to taking time with every family who comes to our doors to ensure that all of the questions that families have are answered. My name is Megan, and I am the Executive Director of Morningstar Village. I would be more than happy to walk you through the steps of making the choice that is right for you. From the initial phone call to move-in day, we will be there. Live with joy, live with comfort, live with Morningstar Village. See us at livewithmorningstar.com.
Welcome back out here to the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills alongside Tim Matillo with you here tonight. Neutral zone faceoff is on the way. Tyler Secura gets it back for Rockford. Robin Norrell had it briefly. And then at the blue line, it was taken away from him by Boyd. He'll lay it off to Williams, and it's across then towards Labrie. Popped out through center, reaching for that puck was Boyd. Couldn't get a stick blade on it, but it's recovered by the Bears anyway. Up towards Boyd, trying to circle that one into the zone as he was caught moving backwards a bit. Couldn't quite keep the handle on the puck, and now Norrell will get some help along the wall to scoot the puck to Dahlstrom. Into the zone, left side, Dahlstrom stick handling into the slot, tied up in front, rolled it into the blue paint. The save was made by Milner. Puck down to the right wing side. Only a couple of players on the ice saw that one pop out of the pile, and it was eventually picked up by Wayne Simpson. Hershey countering the other direction. Down to the right wing wall. Robin Norrell stepping up for the Ice Hogs, forced the puck loose towards Martinson. It's across to Kemp. Feeds it onto the near boards for Knott. Has to wait on that puck a bit as it was bouncing. And Knott finds center ice, dumps it in. Kemp first one to it. Trying to get away from Williams. Stood up into the boards. Svedberg there to make sure that puck stayed in the corner. Kemp escaped some pressure to Svedberg. Dumped it down along the right wing side. Polka racing it along the right wing. Helped to hold the puck to Kemp. Off the right side, he circles with it. Kemp still holding. On the near boards. Kemp across left side. Svedberg put it down the wall. Picked up by Acapelli. Into the high slot. Svedberg shoots. He scores! Great passing by Rockford. And Victor Svedberg picks the top corner. Rockford now leads it 5-0. 5:09 to go here in the third frame.
Well, That's just really good hockey. I'm going to have to come out and watch these guys practice because this is another level than I've seen in a while. They are tick-tick-toe, man. That's pretty impressive.
Ice Hogs lead it now 5-0. Great job by Rockford on that shift as well. Svedberg, a wide open chance from the slot, and he picks the top corner. Puck is down low along the left wing side. Put into the high slot where it is gathered by Laurent Dauphin. He'll work his way through center. Flips the puck in along the left wing side. That one was punched free. Dauphin battling with it here over towards Pelletier. Back to the blue line. Gustafsson hangs onto it. He shoots. Highmore wanted the deflection in front. Just knocked away. It's into the right wing corner.
Season number 8, Victor Svedberg.
Highmore with it. Down along the right side to Dauphin.
Assisted by 7, David Kemp. And 11,
now away to the right side, so Kemp will pick up the other assist on that one, along with Acapelli. Here, Chris Toltzman on the goal announcement here at the BMO Harris Bank Center. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the third period. The Hogs are up 5-0. It is Dauphin dumping a puck down into the left wing corner. Back to pick it up is Hobbs behind the net. Still has control as he shifts away towards the right wing side. It's moved up to Bork over the blue line. Dropped it off right wing. Cross ice pass delivered by Garrett Mitchell. Got deflected, never found its target. On towards the left wall. And it's settled down here by Hinostroza. Robin Norrell poking at the puck. Hinostroza there also for Rockford. Kept in the zone. Good work there by Siegenthaler. Now Mitchell, backhand pass, was hoping to find Bork at the top of the left circle. Never got it all the way through. Puck off a couple of shin guards. Luke Johnson nearly stole it free. Instead it bounces out to Stevenson. He uses the board's right wing side. Dahlstrom chasing after it. Picks it up out of the corner. Rolled it free to Anthony Lewis. Backhand pass, no one home. Mitchell into the slot. Holding it here is Labrie. He's forced into the left corner. Spins it down behind the net. Stevenson over his stick blade. Dahlstrom pressuring. Now it is Ville Polka. Around the wall, left side. Polka gets it back to the blue line. Not out of the zone. Held in. Big drive. Tip just wide of the cage. Back down along to the left wing boards. And this time the Ice Hogs are able to clear. Under 3 minutes to go in period number 3. 5-0. Rockford holding the advantage. It's away to the left wall. Banked off the boards over to Labrie on the near side. He'll chop it out to the center. Svedberg following after it. Rolled by the side of the net now forward towards Martinson. It's worked backwards to be bumped up to Gustafsson of the Bears, and Hershey is just offside on the play, and that'll stop the clock. 2:29 left to go, third period. Rockford leading 5-0. We'll have more for you after this on your Rockford Ice Hogs broadcast network.
Choose where you wanted your next appliance to be manufactured. Would you choose China, Korea, France? Or would you choose Tulsa, Oklahoma, Amana, Iowa, Clyde, Ohio? Well, good news, my friend. You do have a choice. When you buy a Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, KitchenAid, or JennAir, you choose America. Now, if you could pick a place to buy your new appliance, would it be one headquartered in Cobb County, Georgia, an online site out of Brooklyn, New York? Or would you choose a local family-run appliance store that has been serving and supporting the Rockford area for 55 years? Once again, you do have a choice. Head on over to Al Grace Appliance and check out a vast array of washers, dryers, refrigerators, and other great appliances. It's simple. Our business thrives on the collective choices of our community. So thank you for choosing Al Grace Appliance. 811 West Riverside. Appliances made in the USA and other new stuff.
We're back here at the BMO Harris Bank Center. Bob Mills and Tim Mattilla with you here on a little bit of a rainy Sunday out in Rockford. But it's been quite the game here at the BMO. All Rockford tonight, 5-0, 2:29 left in the third. Great display of offensive talent from the Ice Hogs in this game. I know you've talked about it a lot, Tim, but the passing is very impressive from the Hogs so far.
A lot of easy outs. And we haven't mentioned defensemen looking bad. I mean, that's a positive when you're not mentioning defensemen as a negative. I mean, it's just easy outs. It's great movement.
Eric Gustafson for the Rockford Ice Hogs, back deep in his own zone. Roll the puck towards the line. Sekura reaching for it, not quite able to clear. Gustafson gloves the puck down, whipped it up towards Sekura, who's able to spin it out to center. Now brought back in. That was off the stick of Hampus Gustafson of the Bears. Sekura tumbling over the top of Mason Mitchell. The puck is then fed down to the Rockford zone. Final 2 minutes of action here in period number 3. The Ice Hogs have this one essentially wrapped up. Here's Kemp with it. In the neutral zone, lost the handle on it. Passed down the right side, just away from Boyd. He gets bumped into by Acapelli, but keeps control on the puck along the end boards. Now Radish able to reach in and dig it free. It's moved up the wall, bounced towards the blue line. That one mishandled. Here's Acapelli trying to start a rush the other way. Yurko down the boards, right wing side. He got cut off, left it for Acapelli, a backhander. Was hoping to get that one in front to Kemp, and it never got all the way through. Acapelli with it behind the net. Digging away from Riley Barber to the blue line. Dahlstrom, Norrell right side, bouncing puck, fires it right in on goal. Good job by Norrell to settle that one enough to put it low and on goal and force a pad save from Parker Milner. Puck tangled up along the wall. Bounces free. Acapelli couldn't quite grab onto that there for the Ice Hogs. Instead, it was Wayne Simpson of the Bears. Simpson lost it, though, in the neutral zone. Kemp got hit by Williams, and puck is jarred away. Simpson into the zone. Final minute of action. Boyd down the right side. Swept away from him along the end wall. Pushed free. Now Dahlstrom wanted to wrap it around the boards, but it got knocked down. Boyd to the blue line. Held on to for a long shot that is blocked away by Dahlstrom. That was Chris Bindelis with the opportunity. Now with the blue line, Barber sent it away to the right wing side for Simpson. Moved it to Bindelis along the left wing. Puck bounced on him, lost the handle. Found it in time to put it into the corner. It's handled here by Norrell high up into the air. He's able to pitchfork it out of the zone. Peltier tangled up by Bindelis, but got the puck free. Down the right wing, Dauphin right out in front. He wanted to one-time at a Highmore and hopped over his stick blade. 12 seconds left to go in period number 3 as it's held on to in behind the net. Connor Hobbs with it. Long pass forward. Broken up by Svedberg. Peltier over the blue line. 2 seconds now. 1. That'll do it. The Ice Hogs get a 5-0 win. JF Berube picks up his second shutout of the season. He started the 2017-18 campaign with a shutout performance, and he gets another one right here in game number 4. Rockford wins 5-0 over the Hershey Bears, and a dominant performance from Rockford in this one tonight, Tim.
Well, very impressive, from the goaltending out, and the passing was just outstanding, and then they finished. And even when they missed their passes, they saw passes and tried to make plays that they're seeing. So I was fairly impressed, for sure.
You got to like as well with the goaltending of Berube. The defense in front of him tonight I thought was really good as well. Berube was probably only really called upon to make 4 or 5 really difficult stops.